What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart playing the Project Andorhal Project Ascension Andorhal PvP server, rather. Once again, I'm Elude Stalwart, and I'll be playing Elude, a level 48 armor stacking tank type. He's an AoE tank. We're going to get back out to Eastern Plague Lands. Yesterday we tried something different. We tried to go out to Searing Gorge and get a couple levels there, but I think today we're just going to go back to the Plague Lands and see if there's anybody out there taking the spot up. If not, we'll just be able to freely AoE grind ourselves to pieces and hopefully make some levels. I want to get this guy maxed out like ASAP because I'm so sick of being around the level 50 range and the slow going XP and all that. So we'll see what we can get done. Shouldn't be too bad.
Step on up.
I've been really messing around a lot on that Sargeras server lately. I've been doing it kind of off stream, mainly because the stream snipes and all that. I don't want to get stream sniped. But most of what we did yesterday was just running Welling Caverns. That was pretty fun. It was a 3-man team of me and my cousin and Shirk. And Shirk you probably recognize from Zul'Farrak we ran in, I think it's the episode before last. So yeah, that was kind of fun. One downside to us switching zones is we got all these quest items. Maybe we'll bank these? Oh man, I don't know. Some of these things I should have really turned in before I left that zone. I might just end up deleting them to conserve bag slots. Range crit with weapons, that might sell. Yeah, we're just gonna delete these things because we're gonna go to Eastern Plague Lands, and if we really want to, we can come back out and grab those again. Heart of Fire would probably sell pretty decently, and Elemental Fire as well. Lockbox ain't gonna be opened anytime soon. At some point we should probably invest in a mount. Look at all the bodies. Are they spelling something? Does it spell something? Sometimes the way they die spells something. These guys didn't. They just did like a naked run. Trump's wife. Okay, so their names are the troll. Ooh, successful auctions. That's what I like to see. We're up to almost 300 gold. Gold has not been coming in as quickly as I would hope. Like we've kind of hit like a steady flow of gold, but it's not very much. Ooh, thunderclap, shield slam, water shield. Dang good. I think that's his. Yeah. Actually, we probably won't even scan the whole auction house. It wouldn't take long, but we don't have enough stuff to warrant a scan right now. Just as I suspected, that Heart of Fire sold for over a gold. Alright, we're already in Eastern Kingdoms, so we're probably just going to fly up north instead of doing the deep run tram business. Might just be quicker to fly. We're running with the shield block or shield slam right now, which is pretty interesting because shield slam slams the target for the amount of damage that you can block. Western Plague Lands. I think this is the one we want. So if you check this out, just for giggles, I'll strength stack and show you something. If I go full strength, then my block will stop 242 damage. Now if you add Holy Shield on top of that, which I can't use while I'm mounted, and Shield Block, which I can't use while I'm mounted, you'll see Holy Shield increases chance to block by 30% for 10 seconds. And then it also deals holy damage, blah 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 blah, right? So that's for 10 seconds I have 30% more block. And then I bound my shield block to my shield slam, And I'll show you what shield block does. Should be a warrior thing. Shield block increases your chance to block and your block value by 100% for 10 seconds. So 130% block on top of the 4.24. So I'll be doing 134.24% chance to block. Now the block value is what we're concerned with. So whenever we pop shield block, our block value will increase by 100%. And you'll see this 242% or 242 damage will then be doubled. So because we'll get 100% of our block value here. So what is that, 484? That's how much damage we're going to do with our shield slam. And currently, the way it sits right now, we're doing 362 to 347 to 362. So if you combine that, what did I say, almost 500 plus the almost 400 here, it means we're shield slamming for almost 1,000 with both of those things cooking together. So that's pretty legit. That's pretty nice. It's a single target move, but it also dispels magic off of the target. Good way to nuke somebody down really quickly. I don't know if I want to. I'm sitting here thinking this. As I'm thinking of it, I'm thinking I might want to unbind that, because though it is a single target ability, I'm kind of AoEing, and I need that block to generate rage, I think. I don't know. I feel like I could build a whole build just around that block though, and just hit really hard. And then Devastate's coming up too. I might switch it up for a single target cleave spec, because I'm still very much in AoE with the insight. There's no reason to not get insight. And I think my chest I've changed out since then. I used to have a chest that increased this insight by another 5%. But yeah, I think every 10 levels you should really like revisit your build. Wyvernfall Gaming said hi. Nice stream. Thanks, Wyvernfall. How's it going, man? I'm trying to figure out right now what I'm going to respec my guy as. Because I think every 10 levels on this server, whenever you're leveling up, you should refresh your spec every 10 levels. Because every level 20, level 30, level 40, and level 50 that I'm coming up on, every 10 levels you get access to a new tier of more powerful abilities like Devastate here, critical block here. Successful blocks have a 20% chance to double the normal amount, increase your chance to critically hit with your shield slam. So this would be really useful for a shield slam build. Warbringer is just amazing. Charge, intercept, and intervene are usable in combat. Shapeshifted no longer have a stance requirement, and their cooldowns are increased by 5 seconds. While shapeshifted as well, that's awesome. Like you could be a bear or a cat and just get Warbringer. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to redo the whole build though. Hey, Coca Zappas has subscribed. Welcome to the Stalwart Vanguard, Coca Zappas. Wyvernfall Gamer said, heard of the new game coming out in September? And Nader said, hey, 105 subs, nice. I don't know, Wyvernfall. I don't know what the new game coming out in September is. There's usually a lot of games coming out all the time, so it's hard to keep track. Nader says 105. He said, welcome. 105 subs, jeez. I didn't even realize we were getting that high. I guess we did have that one stream where it was like all centric around 100 subs. That's pretty nuts. Holy Paladin said, "Hi Nick, hi Bingo, hi all." GG Holy Paladin, GG Marco. Coca Zappa says, "Hey, I'm planning on trying the server. Do you recommend?" Of course, man. Yeah, this server rocks. The Sargeras server has been the new hotness for me lately, but I still want to consistently stay on Andorhal. But Andorhal's more of a slow learn. We have the TSV guild here. We got 23 members between the maybe 4 or 5 or 7 accounts that we have in our guild. Most of these guys here are also people who visit the stream. So if you do join and you roll alliance, let me know and I'll get you an invite to the Stalwart Vanguard. But yeah, we're also on the Sargeras server. If you end up playing over there, we have the Stalwart Vanguard on that side. And we're Horde on Sargeras. So let me know what you end up playing and we'll get you an invite, man. Wyvernfall Gaming says, "It's Total War Warhammer 2. It's a new game, but to get all the content you need to have a pre-order, and a pre-order is its precursor. Or get the DLC for its precursor and pre-order the new game." Ah, okay. Warhammer is really popular among the tabletop players too, isn't it? Koga Zappa says, "Super lit, dude. I'm 100% going to consider it, man." Awesome. Just let me know. And when you do, I'll toss you an invite. There are bigger guilds though. On this server specifically, if you roll Horde, there's Deep Run Raiders. I think there's a lot of streamers that are part of that guild too. And I want to say that's the most popular Horde side guild on Andorhal. And then also on the Alliance side, there's, I want to say probably Drunk is a very populated guild on this server as well. So if you're looking for a large group of people and running group content and stuff, those are probably your best bet. But most of us in Stalwart Vanguard are pretty much solo artists just because we're so spread out in levels. I've resolved that I'm not going to re-roll a tune every time I want to run with somebody, because I was doing that on Elysium and it's too hard to keep up with people in the 1x EXP game. It's like Blizz-like leveling the speed, I guess, which is it's real hard to keep up with people in that level kind of deficit that they give you. I think somebody might be out here in this area, in which case I may get ganked. Spy's not telling me anything, but there's usually a lot more mobs over here. Yeah, somebody's farming. Oh, we got ourselves a warlock. Gamer Girl XX is over here. So I'll leave this to Gamer Girl XX then. I'm gonna get moving over here to a different spot if they're gonna be there. Maybe we'll go up to these little farm areas. Oh look, there's another dude. See, this is why I went to Siri Gorge, is because there was quite a few people out in this area. Nader said, "Really, Wyvern? That sounds like the stupidest idea. I'm disappointed in GameStrack for that one." Oh, because the DLC and the pre-orders and stuff. The Wyvernfall said, "Yep, but the tabletop kind of died down after they killed the lore, so it's being rebooted with the video game trilogy. 1 is out, 2 is the September one, 3 is planned for distant future." Ah, okay. These things are blood red for me. I need to... Oh my goodness. I just got murdered. Coca Zappa says, "What hybrid are you going for, Elude Stalwart?" Currently, I'm a mix between a paladin and a warrior, but I have like utility from the priest. I got my flash heal. Shaman, I got the water shield. I got rock biter from the shaman as well. And shaman also gives me a stone skin totem that further increases my armor. The name of the game for this spec is armor though. I stack as much armor as I possibly can, and then I go into the fury spec in the first tier and I get armor to the teeth, which increases my attack power for the armor value that I have. If I were to actually like clean this spec up a little bit, because it's gotten a little a little confused, I would say, as I've leveled a bit. I would probably take all the points out of the single target stuff and the cleavy stuff and repurpose those into specking into my shields more. I would boost up Mark of the Wild, boost up Ice Armor, and boost up Demon Armor so I can get more armor return from that, and then the remainder of those points I would put into Strength, Divine Strength, and I would increase my strength even further because most of the plate gear that I'm wearing has strength on it, and further boosting that attack power will increase my thunderclap and my weapon damage stuff. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Run for your life, don't get killed by this guy. Yeah, I think we're good. I got all these power auras telling me my buffs are down, so we'll rebuff here. I'm almost out of water. I usually don't need water as long as I'm getting hit. Water shield gives me plenty of mana. Wyvernfall Gaming says, yeah, I prefer the video game too because tabletop's like 10 times as expensive regardless. Nader said, that too. Wyvernfall said, at least I pre-ordered both games and I have plenty of money for DLC, which I have most of. Hell yeah, man. Kogazappa said, sorry for all the questions, but what is the level cap on the server? No, man, don't worry. We invite more questions, so it's all good. The level cap for this server right now is 60 because they're trying to get all the vanilla stuff out. Like, they just released Molten Core. I have a feeling they might do Naxxramas, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But they want to try to implement all the old world content as much as possible before they move on to the next expansion. And when the next expansion drops, the level cap will be moved up to 70 and we'll do like BC. And the only difference really is the abilities are all mixed matched and classless, and you can build your own fantasy builds. Now, some of these builds that you could build are so broken that they've had to rebalance like some attributes and talents and stuff, or some abilities and talents. So you'll notice a little bit of difference from release, but so much of it is still exactly like Wrath of the Lich King Client. Wow. So we're in vanilla time frame, but with the Wrath of the Lich King Client currently. So that's kind of what you can expect. Wyvernfall said, oh, hold on. Nader said 60 right now, Coca. And Holy Paladin said, you know you're addicted to WoW when you hit a dog with your car and you go back to loot and sad life. When you hit a dog with your car and you go back to loot it. Yeah, you might be addicted to WoW if you do that. For sure. Wyvernfall Gaming said ... And then Kokazappa said, if they do, it'll be super cool with all the hybrid classes. Yeah, man, they said they would. They said in the coming years they're going to release further expansions. So we can go as high as Wrath of the Lich King on this server with the client that they chose. And they have battlegrounds and PvP and dungeons and all that stuff, but a lot of it's only as populated as people queue for it. So if you try to queue for dungeons and stuff like that, expect 1.5 to 2 hour queues if you're queued for a dungeon and not actively spamming for a group. I think you have better success if you actively spam for a group. My problem is I like to set it and forget it, so I don't actively try to get a group together, so I don't really run in many groups. And part of it is, like, I don't feel like running to the stone to summon the group either, because we do have the dungeon finder. You can queue for every dungeon, all the specific dungeons that you're of level for, but there's a good chance that, well, you don't get summoned to the dungeon whenever you do get a group, so there's a good chance that you're going to be running to that dungeon wherever it may be to discover the nearest flight path to it and summon people to the zone. my biggest problem with the dungeon finder is you gotta have the tank heals and DPS, and you can't run the dungeon unless you have all those. So you'll be sitting there in queue sometimes for like an hour to 2 hours just waiting on a DPS, or just waiting on a healer. So take that for what that's worth. If you roll a healer, then chances are you won't have to wait for a group for very long. But I've, just as much as I've waited on healers, I've waited on DPS as well. I think it depends on what the flavor of the month is. I'm still a tank from back whenever tanks were the flavor of the month, actually. I think whenever I hit around 30 range, actually I started this guy as a tank, but when I hit around the level 30 range, I started actually AoE farming. So AoE farming was a real popular thing. So much so that they had to implement mechanics to kind of like subvert that a little. They have this thing called mob fanning. You'll notice whenever I pull big groups, people try to stand behind me in the packs of mobs I pull. Wyvernfall Gaming said, Total Warhammer 1 takes place in Old World Chaos Wastes and Badlands, and World's Edge 2 takes place in Ulfand Southlands and Lustria and Nagaroth. Wyvernfall Gaming also said, although if you have both, 2 takes place in all of that after patch. Oh, okay. And Coca Zap says, I'm gonna download right now and probably either play human or Nelf. Yeah, man, Nelf Life. You can shadow meld, super useful, and if you die a lot, you can run back faster. Holy Paladin says, you know how to play WoW too. Oh, you know you play WoW too much when your girlfriend's pants are a rare drop. Even more sad life. That's pretty good, Holy Paladin. Wyvernfall said ... Nader said that Kokazappa Nelf would be good for rogue caster, Hummy would be good for tank melee damage. Bever Games, he said, hey Elude, I need to speak with you on Discord, it's important. Long time no see, Beaver. I'll be in Discord in a little bit, man. I thought I was already in it, I always forget. Kokazappa said, thank you, Nader. And Wyvernfall Gaming said, in one AoE attack I can clear the Obsidian Sanctum in WoW. Oh, nice. Nader said, hi Beaver. And Beaver said, hey man. It's been a while since we saw Beaver. Here, I'm in Discord now. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Big pull, hopefully. I don't want any of those humans though. Those humans wreck my day. Luckily we don't have anybody out here farming with us, so we're able to kind of commandeer the area. Alright, I need to take this dude down. Yeah, man, get wrecked. I'm forgetting my attack power debuff. Yeah, this spec has a lot going on with it. But it's super survivable. As I got my totems and stuff down, I'm getting a 62% damage reduction, which is a lot lower than it used to be, it feels like. Here. Now it's 65%, right, okay. So some of that depends on the inner fire that I'm grabbing from the priest. The downside to inner fire though is it only has 20 charges, so whenever I'm tanking a big group, they eat through that 20 charges pretty quickly. So I gotta kind of try to pay attention to it and refresh it as much as I can. Kappa Zappa says, okay, so I'm at the download screen. I don't know if I need to download anything. Yeah, there's a, what do you call it? It's like a 16 gig download. Oh, there's a human over there named Lustberry I might need to watch out for. This is a pretty popular area, so I don't usually like farming over here. Let me see if I can get you useful resources, pinned messages. There should be one that teaches you how to download the game. Standard specs, comment, store of Vanguard, Project Ascension, docs. I'm gonna have to look that up then. Project Ascension download. Here we go. Okay, so the Wrath client that you have on those other games probably ain't going to have. You're probably going to have to download this one still because there's certain things about it that are different. Yeah, Tommy Ruin will help you out there, man. He's got his whole channel is around Project Ascension, so I'd probably check him out for add-ons and all that other stuff too. What's up, Salty? I wonder if he's been talking. I haven't heard him. Going over here. Let's see if we can find another group without an alliance guy near it. Here's hoping. Pink Rose said, "Hi, how are you doing today?" I'm doing well, Pink Rose. How about yourself? Welcome to the chat again. Nader, I think, took off. Let's see what he said. Well, peeps, I gotta go. I had to take care of some business this morning. Yeah, man. Take it easy. I appreciate the help with chat, man. Have a good day. Nader said, yes, download everything first and install patches in the data folder. Riverfall Gaming says, I can just press 1 and deal 341,000 damage to a target on what good it is to be a demon hunter. I can even x-ray through dungeons and glide across Northrend. Yeah, demon hunters are legit in the Legion expansion, man. Kokazappa said, okay, thank you, Nader. You're a really big help. Wyvernfall says, I can also do vast AoE attacks that are insta-kill to low-level droves of bosses. Kokazappa said, I already have the Wrath client because I play on private servers. I'm not 100% where to go. He said, thank you so much. Wyvernfall said, question mark? Kokazappa said, exclamation mark double with the asterisk. And Pink Rose said, good, thank you. Awesome, glad to hear it, Pink Rose. We're trying to get our AoE grind on, but the problem is we're at the same bottleneck as all these other level 50 range. And these guys are all horde. I need to find a better spot than this then. I still am kind of out of my level range whenever I come out here. Salty, are you there? Couldn't hear Salty earlier. I don't know if he's tried talking yet. He's not muted. He hopped in, but he just got quiet. Let's see, this is 51 to 58. The next zone's 53 though. I'm wondering if we should double back somewhere else. Let's see what this place is. Looking for member for Skullomance. I don't think I'm high enough for Skullo. Blackrock Depths Prison. There's a dude there too. Well. These are all blood red for me as well, so maybe I shouldn't mess around in this area. Oh bother. Kokazappa says, I'm making a backup of my Wrath client just in case I mess it up. That's a good idea, man. And then Wyvernfall says, I wonder how a demon hunter does PvP in level 101. 101 PvP? Good question, man. I think Battlegrounds are every 10 levels. You'd be at the bottom of the bracket if you joined Battlegrounds where you're at right now. I know that they just like clean house whenever you hit the max level and you have like a good baseline of gear. I never saw anything stronger in arenas than a demon hunter that was decently geared. He said against average horde. Against average horde, your level, you'd probably be really good, but it's hard. Yeah, 101. It's actually hard at the bottom of the bracket like that though, because battlegrounds are every 10 levels, and 101 is the bottom of that level, that bracket. The problem is, though you do have an artifact, so does everybody else. Man, there's not a good spot anywhere to farm these things. I should go to a single target spec and just quest. But then like quests dry up too. So I don't want to get stuck with the spec that I can't use. Decisions. Decisions. Oh, we might die here. 55s are too hard. Damn. We need to get back over here to this little star area and just encroach on Gamer Girl XX's area. I mean, other than that, what else do we really have? 53 to 60 in the next zone. Maybe we can find an area in the next zone. They're not going to be as densely populated though. Like, these are pretty dense. I don't think you can find anything that has like 10 to 15 mobs to pull anywhere else. I tried out Searing Gorge. Maybe I could go to the Burning Steps or something. Let's get going. Get Ghost. Here. That'll slow anybody down that wants to mess with me. Doesn't really help good against casters though. Let's see if I can. There we go. Shadow Meld for the win. Alright. Riverfall Gaming says, Live Legion I play. Coca Zappa says, yeah, I play Legion too. I main a Mistweaver monk. Ah, fist weaving, nice. Do you actually fist weave, or are you just like Mistweave caster? Riverfall says, PvP against low level. How would I do slaughtering droves of noobs? You'd probably slaughter droves of them. Kokazab says, well, if you're a demon hunter, you should leap in with meta and then stun up with Chaos Nova and then drop Fury and keep spamming Fury spenders because you're gonna get a lot of Fury from the Illidari. Wiverfall said, yeah, okay. Where the low level dudes, though, is the hard part. And Beaver Game says, Elude, are you still on Discord? I can't hear you. Yeah, man, I'm right here. And then Wiverfall Gaming said the Horde ones. I play both. Fist weaving is super fun in BGs. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? Beaver, I can't hear you, man. Yeah, man, I'm in Discord. I've been in Discord for a little bit now. We can see our icons here on the left-hand side. Mine's that top one, you're the salt one. The Horde ones, yeah, I play both. Fist weaving is super fun in BGs. Yeah, I like the Paladin equivalent. I got he's a holy Paladin that plays like a vanilla Ret Pally. He goes in and DPS's to heal. It's pretty legit. But I've played Legion to the max of my capability. I started getting legendaries, multiple legendaries on different tunes, and took a break from it. I felt like I beat the game once I started getting the legendaries to drop. But I have one on, you can see my channel has a different gameplay from the different classes. I actually want to clean up the playlists and stuff. Oh, there's Salty. But yeah, all those different classes. What's up, man? Doing well, man. How about yourself?
I stopped playing a lot, and just go out,
I gotta
go to
fix my
LANs,
audio.
all that
Oh
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, I did one like a daily session, and I convinced my parents that we can do it much more, so we can actually do session. Do you know what I mean? We can play it more.
I'm trying to hear you. Hold on. I gotta adjust my volume. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Don't die, survive.
Yeah, no, right. Alright, I think I can hear you now. You're trying to do what now?
Yeah, um I wanted to say congratulations. You won the challenge, man.
Oh, the 100 subscribers thing?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
And
actually like a legit challenge though, because you got like banned from
yeah,
playing right
for
after
sure.
we did it.
I will do it like I will make a schedule. I will do it right now. And I will show it because I'm gonna stream today again.
Okay.
Probably it's gonna be Monday. Let's see, Monday, Wednesday, and it's those 2 days at least because Thursday I need to work, and yeah, I need to work a lot.
So
And
how's the IRL professions going for you, man? Or how's the job?
oh yeah, it's going well. It's going well. I got no problems.
Nice.
You know those chefs in the shops, right? Like those
Uh-huh.
hallways with all the products. I need to do one. I need to like do everything in front so it looks full. So you know what I mean?
Stocking, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to do. I got like 15 minutes for one chef, but I did like a half hour of it.
Yeah.
So I was pretty slow. But
Yeah.
eventually I did like the beer and all kind of stuff, the alcoholic stuff, and
Yeah.
I did one in 15 minutes, and it was and the manager says, "Oh, it looks good," and in 15 minutes, good job, and I was
Nice.
so happy. Oh man,
That's
because
awesome.
I'm in an experimental time. You got like one
Yeah.
month, and it's gonna look if you are good. If you're not, they can just they can just dismiss you. Just
Yeah, you're
go out.
doing the 90-day probation thing.
Yeah, it's like more than it's like a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it takes a little bit to learn, usually a couple weeks before you get the hang of any new system like that, but you should be able to do it
Yeah.
just fine, man. You'll be alright.
There's only one thing which sucks.
What's that?
My triple monitor setup doesn't work, and I need to fix it. But I
Triple
tried
monitors?
already to. Yeah, it
Nice.
sucks. I had it, but like now I have only two, so I gonna try to find out how it's gonna work.
Still, two's enough.
Yeah, that's right. It's like one with the game, one with the how do you call it? Like YouTube, like looking at the stream.
Yeah.
Probably gonna stream two right now. Also World of Warcraft. But first the
Cool, man.
schedule I'm gonna make.
Trying to hit level 60 with something lately. I haven't been able to actually break that level 50 bubble yet, though. I got a nice area right now that lady took off. It's hard to just keep killing, though. I'm kind of like in a higher level zone than I should be in though. So it's a little bit of a struggle, but as I get higher level, it'll start getting a lot easier. We got the guild bank up. I got 2 14-slot bags in there, so if you do play and stick around, then you're welcome to those bags. But if you're going to be off for a while, then you probably should put those back in the auction house or in the guild bank if you do use them. We got like 5 or 6 people that do play on and off, so they could probably benefit from those. Covering chat up right now. It's a little hard to focus on all the different things while I'm out here farming because this is a higher level zone. So forgive me if I miss your chat. I gotta try to stay alive here, and talking in Discord is a little distracting too, guys. Coca's episode got a huge nerf. Yeah, I got my first legendary on Demon Hunter and I already have 3 on my main. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Legendaries are not as legendary anymore. They feel like epics. Wyvernfall Gaming says, which graveyards and low-level zones are active, as in a lot of players get killed in the zone. He's just got a graveyard camp. Wyvernfall Gaming said, low-level being below level 80. Coca Zappa says, is there a realm list for the server? No, it should be already part of the data file, I think. So all you got to do is fire it up and log in with your account, and you'll get a choice between Andorhal and Sargeras. Andorhal is the 1 EXP thing. Sargeras is 3 times EXP, so you can hit level 60 in 2 days, they say, on Sargeras if you hit it hard, and if you don't get killed. And Wyvernfall says, is Silver Pine a good region to spawn kill Blood Elf starting characters on the Demon Hunter? What's up, man?
This Sunday, not this week, but
Silver
like
Pine's like
2
level
days
10s,
ago,
man.
I finally did my D&D stuff. It was
Oh,
like
yeah?
a one day thing first, because my parents don't want it to have like 1 day.
Uh-huh.
But it was so fun, and they thought, we can do you can do a campaign with those friends, so I can finally do like an official campaign. And when it's done, I need to discuss with my parents about it. But I can do finally a season of D&D.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I was like a goblin, and we came in a room, and there must be a sacrifice, but we rolled so bad in the rooms before for perception, so we could find like a body or something which we could make like a sacrifice of. But I was a goblin, and they were like a fighter and a dwarf.
Yeah.
With full blade, and I was just the goblin over there, and they wanted to sacrifice my right arm,
Oh,
right hand.
please
Like,
don't die.
it sucks because I didn't know that. So if it was only like my hand, okay. But
Right, you can live without a hand.
yeah. But I thought they gonna murder me, my character.
Uh-huh.
So I stabbed them because I was a rogue. So I tried to stab them, and it was just so fun. And at the end, I
Power
stabbed
Word
one,
Shield.
but they grabbed me with because they were much stronger than mine with the strength. So eventually I was sacrificed. That sucks pretty bit.
Yeah, if you don't have the advantage of the surprise of attack, then you're pretty much screwed as a rogue, huh?
Yeah, it was just so funny because I never played D&D before. It was 4th edition.
The
But there
4th
was
edition?
Yeah, but there was like a ghost, and I thought I can, if I get behind her like without stealth, so I get like a bonus. But I needed to go to stealth first, but that they didn't say. So I stabbed her. I stabbed the ghost. So she knows that I'm here, but I'm not a stealth. Fuck.
Oh man, we didn't get the flat-footed bonus. Now, I never really played 4th edition. Whenever I played, it was I think it was like 2008, and we were playing 3.5. We were I was listening to the Drunks and Dragons, I think it's called, on a podcast a couple years ago. Actually, probably like 3 or 4 years ago, and I really enjoyed their campaign. I think they were playing 4th edition.
I don't know, man. I never seen the podcast.
It was pretty cool.
Nice.
They did like a
I'm
Google
still
Hangouts
installing
thing.
OBS because I moved like a lot of stuff into another hard drive with my OBS.
Ah,
Like
okay.
I need to reinstall it, so I can
I
grab
just
some
healed my
food. I'm
totem.
hungry. I will do it.
Alright, man. Coca Zappa says, alright, thank you, but with my luck, I'd get camped on Sargeras. Yeah, it's a lot lower population on Sargeras, too, so depending on what time you play, like, there's a good chance you might not run into anybody. Wyvernfall Gaming says, so high-level hordes are rare there compared to the startings. Okay, definitely a potential reaping site. Level 80 range. I think that would be in most of Northrend. If you go up into Northrend, you'd probably see a lot of people that you could probably take out. But actually, I wouldn't say a lot of people. I don't really know what level range people are right now. Back in the day, Northrend was populated. I don't know how populated it is now. Kokazappa says, we're in, boys. FRZ. Oh, shit. Invite FRZ. Welcome to the guild, man. Awesome. We got Kokazaps in the guild now. Welcome to the Stalwart Vanguard, officially. Sorry there's not many people online. There's usually only ever people online whenever I'm streaming, but then like some days I stream so early that you don't ever see anybody. But there are resources in the guild bank if you can get to it. You're welcome to. Come on. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I figured I could probably take advantage of this stuff here. But I don't think I'm going to be able to survive. Please kill them before they kill you. Lagging out for some reason. Please don't die. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Need more rage. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I'm digging the shield slam thing. So much of this too on this server is picking a theme and sticking with it. So armor stacking, I've deviated, and I could tell, like, it's noticeable that I've deviated from armor stacking because I'm taking more damage and I'm not doing I wouldn't say doing as much damage, but I'm not as survivable as I was. Liverfall Gaming says, a demon hunter is like a rogue monk warrior death knight cross that can fly. I mean a level 1 to 80, so Northrend. Okay, another reaping site. Yeah. The culling. Are you on a PvP server, Wyvernfall? Actually, what server do you play on? Or you might not want to tell me because people on the stream will know to avoid those zones you're in. Uther's Tomb. I think that's pretty cool. Uther's tomb, the leader of the paladin's tomb. Alright, come on. Let's kill some of these ghouls and stuff. These saliva guys are what really messed me up. They put this stacking saliva shit on me. Let me just recast the same move 5 times in a row. That don't help anything. I'm so bad at this spec now. FRZ has come online. Welcome back, FRZ. Kill the saliva dude. Alright. More saliva dudes. They're killing our totems, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I could take a lot less damage if I just pay attention to my rotation a little better. So much of it is maintaining my attack power reduction, keeping water shield up, keeping inner fire up, and then single targeting the dudes that are stacking all this toxic saliva on me. But they've been spawning as I've been fighting, so it's been easier said than done. Wiverfall Gaming says Demon Hunter's like a rogue monk warrior death knight cross that can fly. Yeah. All the best shit from all those classes that can fly. He said, I mean level 1 to 80, so Northrend. Okay, another reaping site. Okay, I caught that already. He said Dalaran server. And Kokazappa said Dalaran is normal. Wiverfall Gaming said PvP is enabled. And Kokazappa said, I gotta fix my add-ons. Yeah, man, add-on boss. All I run with is Power Auras, Bartender, and Carbonite. Actually, I got Auction House and like mail add-ons and stuff though. You gotta be careful if you're running LVY. They say it messes with the tooltips. There's some unique problems that the LVY users seem to run into as well. I wouldn't really be able to speak too intelligently about that though. I am going to die, don't die. Heal thyself. Alright, we're finna get on the offensive now. Let's just stick to cleaving, revenging, and thunderclapping. Somehow I keep losing water shield too fast. That's right. I feel like we got a rotation now. Doing much better than we were. It's unfortunate how much mana we're consuming though. Wiverfall Gaming says, is it practical to know all the trash pull abilities per mob in a raid solo? All the trash pull abilities? What do you mean? Lewis said, hey dude, what's up Lewis? How's it going, man? It's been a little while. These saliva guys hit hard. Don't die from the saliva guys. Did I get that off? Yeah, I did. Let's keep our good shit up. Was that down actually? That wasn't bad. That was a decent pull. Woverfall Gaming says, like for example, Trash Pull Mob X has his Breath Attacker spell. Yeah, that could be useful. For Demon Hunter specifically, trying to remember his moves. I don't really know if there's anything you could do to counter. If it's a channel or a cast breath attack, then you could interrupt it, or you could use your stun and kind of counter that move. So yeah, it could be useful. And then also it lets you know, like, if it's a spell move versus a physical move, like the type of damage that you take. If it's a spell damage, then you can mitigate against that specifically. And then if it's physical, you can also use your physical damage cooldowns to mitigate against it. So I guess, yeah, it could be. Like these guys, they do melee damage to me, so I can reduce their attack power with Demoralizing Shout, and that'll reduce the melee damage they do to me. Lewis said, not much, just been helping my mate out with Discord, so I haven't had any spare time. Oh yeah? What you working on with Discord? Doing like moderating and stuff? That's usually Nader in my chat. Nader swings by and he hops in and helps me out, and it's pretty awesome. Shout out to Nader. He had some stuff to take care of this morning though. Oh, dizzy, dizzy. We gotta pull a few to make this worth it. I think we could probably even get one more. Hopefully we're not too greedy here. Yeah. These guys I can take all day. I may have spoke too soon though. Alright. Let's get buffed up. Get buffed up. Reduce their attack power. Thunderclap. And Magma. Start AoE lifing them down. AoE life for the win. Yeah, I think I just need to stick with Thunderclap and Cleave. Maybe a Revenge here and there. It says I'm still in combat somehow. Let's go ahead and rebuff now. We'll preempt the rebuff. We need some mana, so we'll pull somebody and get mana from him. Reduces attack speed. Time between attacks increased. And then we'll reduce his attack power. We'll keep our water shield up. He's giving us mana right now. Give me more mana so I can buff. Our Seal of Light heals us, so we need that one for sure. Uh-oh. First Sergeant Hadaki. Gotta watch out for First Sergeant Hadaki. Wiverfall Gaming says, yeah, it's easy to find an enemy with a Demon Hunter night vision. Wow, that ability is so OP. happening. Lewis says server is already over 100 people. Oh wow, you got over 100 people on your Discord server? I bet you that's rough to manage. Coca Zappa says, think I'm gonna play a caster healer hybrid. That's a good idea. They're, in my opinion, casters don't really open up until you hit like level 30. But I leveled the Spitfire. You'll see a few of his videos on this series that I'm doing right now on Project Ascension. I leveled him as a Fireball mage. I called him the Patient Mage because I didn't spec into Fireball to make it cast faster. I just went straight for crit and ignite procs. And Fireball hit pretty hard for those initial 20 levels. But I think now that I've gotten that out of my system, I probably wouldn't go back to it. It was fun though. I mean, it was alright. It was the only DPS move I had was Fireball though. So you can imagine how much fun that was. Alright, survival mode. That was a horde dude. He was in a hurry too. Admiral Sneaky. Lewis said, nah, my friend is the owner and is putting a lot of time into it. I'm just helping. Used to know for mold. Used to know Fro Mold TS server. That went bad. I get it. You used to know him from an old TeamSpeak server that went bad. Woodenfall Gaming says, have the spider undead, the golems, the elementals, the dragon fights, and other ancient forces ever united to annihilate Azeroth? I don't think so, because Azeroth is still standing. Coca Zappa said, right now I'm already level 3 and I'm going with my imp and pulling with arcane bolt. And they're shooting right after that, and that takes them down a lot. Right, that's that quick shot arcane bolt. You daisy chain the quick shot with the arcane bolt. You could also respec your attributes on the fly too. So if you wanted to go from full strength to full stamina, or in your case to full intellect, so you can get more arcane bolts, that's totally feasible. You can do that as long as you're not in combat. That might be why I'm getting messed up so badly though, because I'm all strength stacking instead of stamina. Windfall Gaming said, and the mech gnomes. Lewis said, from old, and yeah. And Wyvernfall said, I meant tried. Have they tried? I don't know if they've ever tried. Maybe each in their own time, like during their own expansion heyday. But I don't think they've ever united to do it. No, I don't. I feel like they would probably have way too much conflicting interests to have any kind of common cause to unite against Azeroth. You know what I mean? Like, usually with the way it is with those guys, most major bad guy enemies is they're bad guys because they're self-serving a bit too much. And they only want to see their ends be met. So I doubt they would unite with other people that think the same, because they would be looking out for their own interests. You know what I mean? It would be too many chiefs and not enough engines. Wyvernfall Gaming or Project Ascension said smiley face. Welcome to the chat, Project Ascension. Wyvernfall Gaming said, did Deathwing ever have an army? Yeah, I think he did. The, what is it? The, Twilight. I want to say the Twilight. I forget their name. It was Twilight something though. It was like a cult. They're the Twilight apocalypse people. Uther's strength just dropped. What is this? Equip increases damage caused by cat and bear abilities. Equip has 2% chance when... Oh man, that RE is so good. I mean, the RE is so bad, but the equipped is so good. I'm gonna have to put that on. I need the holy damage absorb shield. Nader said... Oh, Lewis said first, Project Ascension, if real, probably not. Nader said, Winterfall Gaming, the biggest threat in Azeroth is the Burning Legion. That Project Ascension, I think, is the real thing. If you could tell if you go to their channel, like you can right click their name, or there's like little dots here. And they upload videos from the development stuff. It's got 491 subscribers. I think this is the real one. The devlog too also has like guards and the combat resurrection counter video they made just recently. So yeah, we got the developers in chat, guys. Y'all give them a shout out. Send some emojis and stuff out to Project Ascension for keeping the server up. Thanks, guys. And also continuing work on the server. That's been really awesome. Nader said, but that's according to Low. Whoa, Twilight Drakes. Yeah, the Twilight. There's a name of the faction though. They're like stationed in the Eastern Kingdoms, and as you're leveling in, I think Cataclysm, you fight them. The powerful Twilight Hammer, exactly. Yeah, that's right, Wyvernfall. Project Ascension said, the real deal. And what kind of build are you playing, Elude? This is an armor stacking build. The idea is I just stack armor. I need to actually fix it though, because it's kind of it's been tweaked out of its own idea because I ran ZF. I picked up Righteous Defense and some things for single target just so I could keep threat. But if I did fix it, I would spec more into my shields, like Frost Armor, Demon Armor, Inner Fire. Having so little charges on Inner Fire is kind of lame, so I have to refresh it a lot. And I'm lagged out. Run for your life. Okay. It's nice with Frost Armor because I can slow them. I don't know if I'm going to survive this though. Please. Didn't make it there. I'm kind of questing above my level right now, or AoE farming above my level. My quest is AoE farming. But yeah, Water Shield will keep my mana up so I can keep casting Inner Fire and dropping Magma Totem. And then it also helps whenever shit hits the fan like just now. And if I can catch it early enough, I can keep myself up with Flash Heal. But other than that, I just stack as much plate armor as I can. Convert that attack power over from my armor with Armor to the Teeth. And everything else is just warrior and paladin for the most part. My moves are all like warrior, shield block, revenge. I grab shield slam. Welcome back, Salty.
It take quite a time because I need to fix things.
Yeah, all good, man. No worries. I just died. I gotta try to survive. Alright, let's buff up. Don't die, don't die. I think we could take these guys as soon as we get enough mana. We picked up every armor ability we had access to though. We went as far as to pick up Stone Skin Totem from the Shaman. Let's spend some of this rage. Please give me more mana. There we go. We're gonna die again. We're gonna die. Well, let's try that again. Lewis said, "Bye, Nader." Wyvernfall Gaming said, "Imagine a 120-man raid." Holy shit, that would probably be hard on the server. He said that would be hard. Lewis said that would kill my PC. Yeah, I think so too. All the spell graphics and stuff like that would probably be like Old War. Lewis said, "Have you checked out any bear form moves, Guardian Druid?" No, I haven't. I haven't looked into the bear stuff at all. I just got a trinket that would benefit from that though. Kokazap says, "Do you think I should grab the food and drink abilities?" Lewis said yes, but later on. I think at least the drink, if you grab the drink and then the heals, but I usually don't because the drinks that you can buy from the vendor are usually way better. Because you don't actually get the best drink for your level until you're at the top of that 10 level range. Like right now I'm drinking Morning Glory. I'm gonna have to go get some more, but it's level 45. Now if you had the drink ability, I think you would probably still be making the 35 stuff. Actually, I think at 35 45 you could make the Morning Glory. I know it's whack. Whenever I had a mage, I used to always complain about how they made the wackest drinks. And then you don't get efficient at making it until you're at the end of that 10 level gap. So like the 55 water's the next one. Cool, man. Wyvernfall Gaming said, "Imagine if the Death Knights have Unleashed Corrupted Blood as an ability." That would be crazy. You just wipe out a whole server with corrupted blood.
Seriously?
Yeah, the Wyvernfall, he's talking about if the Death Knights have a corrupted blood ability, how crazy that would be. Corrupted blood's like what they brought into the game right before Wrath of the Lich King dropped. And they used the data that they got from that to study the way real life airborne diseases would spread internationally and all that.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, it's like got like it's same with like I thought it was like monstrous crossing. I don't know if I compare it. It's like same with a pet bomb, but then with like a some kind of sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it?
I think so. Sorry, I'm trying to not die here. Shit's rough. Coca Zappa says, "Oh wow, my mana is so much because I'm just putting it all in intellect." Yeah, it is. And that's really just for the more casts that you can get out of that arcane bolt. Your spell crit goes up a little bit, but
I play some World of Warcraft, but also Battle Quarters is also a good game.
I think whatever you're gonna play consistently is what you should stream.
And I'm probably gonna choose for Battle Quarters because I play it a lot right now.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I think I will do like Monday Battle Quarter and Wednesday I will do World of Warcraft.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And those are the 2 days which I can say
Look at this toxic saliva.
I can. Like in the weekend, sometimes I go to a farm. I can help there, but I can take my whole computer away from there. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those Also for you guys on stream in there, if you follow me, I'm sure some people do over there. I gonna do it on Monday and Wednesday. More, I can't do more because school's gonna start again. So
So Mondays and Wednesdays?
yeah, yeah.
If you say
And
something in chat, they can go to your channel too, so
oh yeah, yeah.
that way they know who you are and where you're at.
Gonna live stream right now some battle quarters.
Ooh, that was rough. Did you say something in chat? You did earlier. I don't know where that's at
Yeah.
though.
Did you know how to call it? You ever seen the game Battle Brothers?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, you do need to look at it. It's like it's good.
My problem with most games is if I'm playing a game, I try to hone in on it and put all the extra time I do have to play in just one game so I can get some progression. I'm spread a little thin already at the moment because I'm playing on the Sargeras server as well. I haven't really been streaming that though. But I'll do that later in the day while I'm like to and from the keyboard. Not enough rage, come on. There we go. I'm like, how? I got more than 20. Thunderclap cost 20, right? But maybe I didn't. I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Alright, I'm ready to do this live stream again, man.
Did you say anything in chat? I didn't see your message.
I can do a new one. I will put in.
I want to link it, but I'm kind of in the shit.
I will say hello.
Riverfall Gaming said, new character class, exploiter abilities, insight, corrupted blood, summon hostile level 110 pit lord boss, summoning deathwing, insight, sudden guard, death insight, firestorm of all. Oh my goodness. And then Riverfall said, insta kill, summon Felguard Legion, and no clip. Yeah. I target my totem and then I heal it instead of myself.
I just making some. I just some advertising on your stream. Oh my god. I will say to the in chat. Somebody wants some battle quarters, then they can come to my stream. I will start soon. So there it is.
There he is. Okay. So now alright, Wyvernfall, see you later, man. It's not letting me go to your channel, Beaver. Okay, let me just pull it up because it's not working the way I thought it would. One sec, folks. I'm gonna link Beaver's stream for you guys so you can check him out with Battle Borders. That's my stream. Where is Beaver at? I'm subscribed to him, but I'm also subscribed to all kinds of other shit. Alright, here we are. Here's Bever Games for you guys that want to check him out. That's Beaver's stream, guys.
I gonna stream soon, man. I'm just gonna do the title on it, and I will stream.
Alrighty. Alright, let's get another pull. We're gonna get into this here. I don't feel like we've started yet. We've been out here for like an hour and I feel like we haven't even started. We're finna get dirty though. Alright, we're gonna pay attention to what we're doing. Drop the right shit, pop the right shit. Show you guys what this build's capable of. We missed an opportunity there because we should have inner fired first. Inner fire gives us more armor.
Alright
More
guys,
armor is
I
converted
gotta
into
start.
attack power, and that attack power is then benefiting our thundercloud. The more thunderclaps we get off, the more we get a benefit from that 15% chance to crit with
I think
thunderclap.
everything will be set up.
I only usually cleave just to dump rage. Cool, man. But cleaving's still okay just as a filler. Now if we can get a nice rotation, we can get focused in on how we're doing that pull, then we could take them down pretty effectively. But this is like one of those, it kind of follows the way Blizzard used to have their shit, like easy to play but hard to master. Like the armor stacking tank's very forgiving because of how much armor you have, but it's even better if
Guys,
you can
I'm live
do
right
your
now.
rotation
I'm live.
right. Cool,
If you
man.
wanna see some Battle Brothers, I gonna try to do. I've not much more experience, so it would be nice.
Do it, Salty. Alright, here we go. We're only going to cleave away the extra amount of rage that we have. We missed the opportunity there to cleave.
Elude. What
What's
I
up,
gonna
man?
do is probably put a link to my live stream in your chat. Is that good? Is that good?
Yeah, man. There's a link there already to your channel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Guys, if you wanna see some Battle Brothers, you can watch them on my stream, of course.
Yeah, Mikhail, still
And
not
you
60.
wanna know why I do like this advertise on this channel, and like we're friends and we're
Alright,
not
Lewis,
to
take
say
it
we're
easy,
working
man.
together, so
Good
you
luck
don't come to say,
recruiting.
oh, he's advertising on that. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Hating on the shameless plugs. It doesn't show you live yet. I should, with any luck, hit 49 in the next few pulls. It's taking me this long just to get focused, though. Yeah, Mikhail, my time's been kind of split lately. I've been playing on the Sargeras server as well. So, these couple hours that I play in the mornings, all I've been devoting to Elude lately. Mainly because it's kind of dried up and it's hard to find, like, a good area to just AoE grind. AoE grinding's pretty much the name of the game with the way I built this guy. And most of the areas I go to are either taken by other people or there's alliance there. Yesterday I tried to do Searing Gorge, but it looked like Searing Gorge is only really effective for questing. There wasn't any good spot to group a lot of people up, so kind of wasted an opportunity yesterday. But it's all good. I mean, we'll get our grind on right here and eventually get there. I want to try to get strong enough to where I can go to the farm areas over there. So whenever I have a lot of mobs beating on me, I do pretty okay defending myself against attacking players as well, because I got rage to spend. But whenever I'm in a PvP situation, it's like one-on-one, not so great. I don't have enough rage coming in for the one-on-one type thing. Let's get buffed up. Reduce their attack power.
Hey Lou,
What's up, man?
I'm live, right?
You should be, right? I can check after this pull. Just trying to survive. Yes, I can hear you.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the
Okay.
problem is like if I'm playing this game and I don't have like the this open the Discord, I won't speak if I push to the button which I normally speak. That's weird.
Yeah, you gotta run it as an administrator. The Discord, you gotta run as an administrator.
I gotta do that first, man. Otherwise, it's gonna be annoying for the stream.
Okay.
Oh no, it's working right now. It's working.
I'm on your channel. I still don't see it up as live though.
No, if you refresh it.
Yeah, I refreshed it like 3 or 4 times.
Alright, wait. I gonna.
It could just be a delay, like maybe after you stream for a few minutes it'll pop up.
Yeah, it's weird. Wait, because I'm streaming already 5 minutes. Alright,
Oh.
I will stop the stream and will be resending it.
Wow, that guy was way over there. Come over here. There we go. Anything else? Maybe this guy over here? That might be too far. Yeah, they're resetting. Damn. Come to me. I want each pull to be worth it. Let's get our holy shield up and then hit him with that.
Wait a second, Elude, wait.
I'm waiting. Kogazappa says, how much is riding and amount? I think it's like 100 gold, man. I haven't got it yet, though. I haven't wanted to go out to Darnassus, so I've just been running with cheetah form this whole time. Let's see how many of these little saliva things we can pull. See, that hit pretty hard. Three bars to go. Look at all this stuff. They leeching from me.
Hey man, I'm back. I'm back.
You're pretty loud too. Give me a sec. Alright, say something.
Hello?
Alright.
Is it better?
Yeah, a little better. Alright.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think you woke my chat up.
I'm gonna start the stream right now.
Alrighty. Anybody else get their eardrums blown up?
I'm live, by the way. I'm live right now.
Cool, man. Fire resistance aura. Cool beans, cool beans. That fence boss right there. Alright, let's get buffed up. We might need to heal on this pool. Yeah, let's top off first. Not taking any chances. Kokazama said, yeah, he scared me half to death. He said, I almost soiled myself. Nice. Fucking salty. Changing his audio levels on us.
Elude, I'm live right now.
Oh, nice.
And it's working. I see it on my channel, everything.
Cool.
So yeah, guys, if you wanna see some Battle Brothers, it's a pretty new game, not the newest, but if you wanna see it, it's like a company, and a company which can hired by. It's in a medieval time, and you can be hired and do jobs for other noble houses and all that kind of stuff. The game is hard, like RimWorld. It's not, you can compare it with it.
That was a good pull for us. Refresh this. Here it is. You're gonna be loud right there too, I bet. So just mute. There you go, guys. That's Salty Dead stream, and he's playing Battle Brothers. This is his first episode, it looks like, of Battle Brothers. Kokazappa says, "Oh my goodness, I almost died. I pulled 3 miles on accident." Damn, man. One thing I will say is pets are pretty strong early on. They cost 5 ability essence or 5 AE, but they're really strong up until level 20. They'll get you to level 20 pretty quickly. I usually tend to, here lately on the Sargeras server, I've been rolling with a pet and dual wield Rockbiter. So Rockbiter's 2, dual wields 1, and pets are 5. So for 8 AE, you can get to level 20 pretty quickly. And then at level 20, I usually just respec. I think at every 10 levels, I would recommend respecking, because most talents and abilities that are available at those 10 level marks are way stronger than any other talent or ability that you can have up to that point. But that tends to get pricey if you respec too much. Kokazap says he's using the Imp. Yeah, Imp's legit too, especially for a caster. Imp's pretty awesome. I still think the Hunter pet's stronger than the Imp, but if you're running like spell damage, you might as well keep the theme, right? Imp will give you fire shield and stamina buff and all that stuff too, so that's useful. And it's cheap. It's a if you're doing a lot more stuff with your AE, then the Imp's a sure thing, because it's a pretty cheap investment. It's not no 5 AE, that's for sure. Not enough rage. Using it for the blood pack, nice, and the extra damage. I like making the Imp pull too. You can get him to pull for you. I don't know what it is, but it seems like on this server, whoever or whatever pulls first seems to get the most threat. And I know that was true like back in the day too, like the first person to pull gets the most threat, but it seems like amplified on this server. Or it did whenever I was a low B. Just over a bar left. I think someone else is over here. We don't really kill this area quick enough to just like keep a constant loop going. Like I think when we hit the next level or so, we get higher up, closer to like the orange guys, we'll probably be able to rotate this a lot better. As it stands right now, like we're killing stuff kind of in weird iterations, so we've kind of messed up the spawn ourselves too. Like right now they're respawning on top of me. Damn it. Just threw down magma totem twice.
Elude, I really like this game, man.
Battle Brothers?
Yeah, it's so good.
Nice. Some bracers. Are those any good for me? No. High Chief's Band of the Tiger. That's what I'm looking for. 155. Did they RE? Agility, stamina. 322, 320. We're catching up. We're catching up to the blue that we have on. All our buffs fell off.
The only thing which is annoying is like my graphics card. I did some stuff with the graphic cards, so you don't want to accept like the good one. You only want to accept like the GT 230, but I got a GT 610, so that's much better. But it doesn't recognize it.
There it is.
So I need to fix that. But now I'm gonna. How your stream doing, man?
It's quiet. We got Kokazappa leveling in the guild right now, so he's been giving us updates on what he's doing. He hit level 6 just now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, rest is the shit, man.
If you want, I can hop on World of Warcraft.
I like pairing up rest with water. Nah, man, you're good. Do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Anger Sponge, he's started playing other games too. He went over to, Rockin' One Sock. You probably know him as Rockin' One Sock.
Yeah,
After he hit max, he was level 60 for a while. I think he tried out a few different specs, but then went over to Elysium. He's back on the Elysium server.
Ah, okay. The Elysium, I don't know what to say about it. Elysium is, I think it's dead right now because of this.
Is it? He said it was still pretty populated.
I had Elysium, and I was, you know, Sentinel and Mouse is always like busy, you know, guys. Oracle Mars always like busy. There was like in Oracle Mars was like the half people which before that.
Oh, okay.
So it was servants.
He said it was still pretty populated. That was just like yesterday.
It was populated, but not that much before.
Oh, okay. It didn't have 12,000 people online. Kokazappa says,
No,
I took
not that
Moonfire
much.
and Arcane Brilliance for the intellect and extra dot. Nice, man. That's a good combo. Whenever I leveled the caster, I went Fireball, and I just spammed Fireball. My caster build was pretty boring. Maybe we can ding in one more pool. Just maybe. This is the pool that kicks our ass every time. Like all these red guys. Maybe we can get less red guys though. Maybe we should drop Magma Totem. What do you guys think? Magma Totem? Yeah, let's do it. Magma Totem. I feel like this build has too much to do. I normally like having a lot to do and managing the cooldowns and stuff like that, but I'm just not really feeling it today. I'm wanting to hit 50 so I can just respec. I'm probably going to cook up an entirely different spec. I don't know if I would fix this one. I think I'd probably go back to that attack power stacking tank. Armor stacking is pretty cool, but I might go back with attack power stacking. I mean, it's nice being able to get beat on and survive, but I think I'd rather beat them and survive. You know what I mean? There's a ding. Would you recommend making an AoE caster build? Yeah, I mean it could be pretty fun. Like you would level fast if you can find an area to grind. They have one called Void Strike where you get the Void Walker and you sacrifice them, you get the bubble from them, and then you just like Flame Strike and Ring of Fire. That can be fun, but I think it'll get old fast. Kind of like this is starting to get pretty old, this AoE kind of tanking stuff down. It's still really good XP though, so that kind of makes it worth it. I want to try to level up really fast now. Like I think I've enjoyed enough of these AoE grinds with this tank spec. This is a slow build though, like it's not very fast. I think that's kind of what's bothering me about it. I feel like I could be doing way better with other things. Like I could be doing something better. Normal melee attacks have a chance to reduce all the healing done. Strength and threat. Bloodthirst could be fun. Maybe I'll just soup up cleave, because I cleave enough it seems. I can only really put 1 point into it though. Maybe there's a move talent I could pick up somewhere though. Holy Shock I remember was one. Fanaticism, Judgment Crick Strikes, Hammer of Wrath Crick Strikes. I think there's a move talent I should pick up somewhere. Until I hit level 50 I can't really get anything fancy though. If I spend 2 AE now, then I won't have the 2 AE for the next level, so maybe we should consider the level 50 thing. Enhanced Shaman have Shamanistic Rage is a 1 minute cooldown. Damage taken, you get mana back. So a damage reducer every 1 minute, and then we get mana back. And it says melee attacks have a chance to regenerate mana equal to 15% of your attack power. Increase bonus spell damage by amount equal to your attack power. and reduce the cost of instant cast shaman spells. We're coming up on Devastate, but I think we'd probably go into Critical Block or Warbringer, but we don't have Charge. Warbringer's not going to be really great until we get Charge. Oh, we could just increase the damage we deal altogether. That'll kill stuff faster. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just further increase the damage we deal. And then we could get a move. What move are we missing that we want to get? I don't really know. Something like a buff, I guess. That's another thing too, is like this spec has, the way I've got it set up right now, it has a lot of moves. So I don't really know about moves. Maybe like a poison that, yeah, attempts to cure one poison and then another one every few seconds. This is only really going to be useful for where I'm at right now, but I'm going to respec at 50 anyways, so I'm going to do that. And then we'll pull out our book as well, so we can maybe train some moves. No, nothing to train. Demon Skin, Magma Totem. Where is the poison? Here it is. So this instant cast, instant. Maybe we'll put this, where could we put it? We'll just put it here and click it. Alright, let's get this going. We might be able to pull a lot more now. Let's see how we do with these first though. Alright, we got a poison on us. Pop that. Now for the next 11 seconds we don't have to worry about poisons. Didn't really need to recast that, but I did. So we're doing 1% more damage, and we're abolishing all the poisons that we get on us. That felt good. We got someone else farming out here. Let's make this a giant pool. Did it cast? No, it didn't. There we go. Let's recast the same move. No, let's not. Mishu is probably drunk. How would that be stealing? I just killed him. Let's get some mana. Okay, let's get some mana again after we're finished resting. Resting now. How much health does he have? 38. 3809. He's got Soul Link, damage reduction, strength of Earth, red aura, leader of the pack. He's getting more attack power from aspect of the beast, fire shield from his imp. He's got a lot of the same stuff that I got too. Alright, maybe we can get another big pull here. If anything's respawned back this way. Hulkster. Max level guy over there. This area's getting busy. See, we got 2 mobs over here. Pete Vega said, "Hey bud, how's it going?" It's going well, man. I'm trying to get to level 50 so I can respec. This build it's busy. It's very busy. I'm not feeling up to the busyness of this build right now. Do the boats in Stormwind work? Yes, the boats in Stormwind do work. Coca Zappa also said, I want to try the build of Blizzard type AoE build, a Frost Blizzard. That's cool, but I noticed with the Frost Mage, to get all the cool shit from it, you gotta invest quite a few points. Like, I think most caster builds aren't gonna come to fruition until level 30, and even that, like a Frosty caster build, isn't going to be too great until, I would even say, after level 30, because all the chill effects and the crit stuff that you would normally get, you got to go pretty deep in the tree to get or benefit from. I would like to see that though, if you had a super cool. Do you think we could do the underground thing together? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so we're going to the underground thing. Yeah, I've been able to do this underground thing before. So I'm pretty sure we'd be able to handle it. I'm just gonna circle around. Maybe we should get lol. I wasn't getting any rage for some reason. I was trying to thunderclap. It said I had max rage, but it wasn't thunderclap. It was like as if I wasn't even in combat. I'll pull a little more conservative. Yeah, I'll try to pull a little bit more conservatively. Casters, right? Yeah, damn casters. Alright, let's see. Ugh. Come to me. That might be why. I didn't have defensive stance on. I'm almost out of water. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, what the hell? I was like, what the fuck is that? The tree. Trees should cut away. They shouldn't enter your field of view. Where is my magma totem? Are they killing it or? Magma totem is not hurting them. That is strange indeed. There it is. I think both times my magma totem ended up inside of the wall. I'm gonna do really bad at this if I don't get hit.
Elude.
What's up, man?
I'm probably gonna go because somebody's calling me.
Alright, man.
Pretty important, so.
Cool.
Sorry guys, I gotta go.
Later, Salty.
Yeah, later man. It sucks that it's not an hour. It's like a half hour, 5 minutes, 35 minutes. It sucks.
Ah, that's all good, man.
It's pretty important. So
Yeah,
guys,
no worries.
gonna go. Bye.
Later, man. I hope we got what they needed in here. I think that's all they needed. Like, did you get what you need? Cool. They were just farming XP, so we were just clearing that cave out. I could do this part on my own. Ah, I see. Maybe they'll stay grouped and we can just AoE everything down. Hell yeah, that was nice. That's gonna be the downside. Mithril shield supply. Greeting on loot. I don't really mind though. I need more mana. Seems like when you're not taking damage, aspect of the Viper is better, but when you are tanking the damage, water shield is better. See how many of these we can get. Basilisk bone. Sounds like somebody else is out here. Yep. Strength and spirit. Greed. Oh my goodness. The AoE farms. Let's go see if the little place in here is respawned yet. Yeah, it looks like we got some respawns. Ah! Heal, heal. Cut that pretty close. Sweet. Wiverfall Gaming says, ah, the World of Warcraft channels are being slowly blocked in America. Slowly. Stoops TV is starting to get blocked, another big one. They blocked it because gaming as a whole is apparently copyrighted. Rockin' One Sock says, morning. What's up, man? Wiverfall Gaming says, therefore it's being censored in America. Yeah, there's like music in the games, and also like the gaming experience itself can be ruined if there's like spoilers and stuff like that. I could see that though. Totally. Alright, he's clearing those. Maybe there's an open group this way. Yeah. We can grab these. Come to me. Rockin' One Sock says, dumb if you're going to be offered game streaming service and it should not be blockable. Wormfall Gaming says, to be honest, I'm worried about YouTube will die in USA as a trend. And Rockin' One Sock said, that's why I like Twitch. The only way they ban block is if there's a direct complaint. True dat. Twitch is legit. Can't stream private servers on Twitch though. going earlier. Wyvernfall Gaming says, well, that's the case with YouTube gaming as a whole. You could get shut down even. Hard thing about that is you need to pay to sub. Oh, right, for Twitch. Yeah, if you want to subscribe to somebody. But, I mean, you could follow somebody, and that's pretty much the same thing as subscribing to somebody on YouTube. So, there's more of a... I guess the way you look at subbing on Twitch is you're supporting that channel and that streamer by subscribing. Like, I think it's $5 a month. So that motivates them to stream more. Whereas on YouTube, they don't really have the whole money aspect they gotta worry about. So it's like more open, I think. Twitch actually has to manage the money though. Like I bet you they got a lot of other red tape they deal with because they do that sub thing. And that probably directly deals with the ads that you get whenever you're watching somebody's channel over there. They get like the sponsors and shit. Rockin' One Sock says they have a follow equals YT sub. Right. Twitch's follow is just like YouTube's sub. And Rockin' One Sock says if you have Amazon Prime and you link it, you can get a free sub you can give to any streamer. If you have Amazon Prime and link it, you get a free sub you can give it to any streamer. Wyvernfall says, oh, can you have a Twitch and YouTube account without penalties? Yes, you can stream to both at the same time if you choose. I've never actually streamed to both of those at the same time. What I was doing before was when I was playing Release WoW, I was streaming on Twitch and then I would export it to YouTube when I was done streaming. And I'm kind of doing the same thing here. I'm streaming it here and then it's just already on YouTube. But any game that I play that's like a retail version of the game, I'll stream on Twitch first. I prefer Twitch. The problem with Twitch is you don't get the same exposure. Like YouTube, you get, I think, a lot more exposure on YouTube because YouTube's more like people are bored and looking for videos to watch, and then it just so happens your video's being recommended on the gaming live stream. I think you have more of a chance. I don't know. It's something with the search engine optimization that they use to where I think you're more likely to get found. Whereas like on Twitch, for example, if someone's streaming a game, only the most popular streamers are going to be at the very top. And then you scroll all the way down, if it's a really popular game, then you'll see like hundreds of people with 0 to 1 views at the bottom, and there's nothing that differentiates any one of those from each other. So it's a lot easier to get lost in the abyss on Twitch when you're a low viewer count streamer. But YouTube, it seems like it's easier to get viewers as a low viewer count streamer. At least in my experience. Of course, like, some of that's due to trends and what's popular and staying on the bleeding edge of what's coming out next and what's coming out next. I think to a certain extent you gotta kind of be on your grind and hustling a little bit whenever these new games and new expansions come out, or even new patches in the games that you love. Like, you gotta be on the bleeding edge to some extent in order to get any kind of recognition or population watching you. So like the new expansion for WoW drops. If you hop on that day one and you're like one of the only people that are streaming that for the first few hours, then people are more likely to go to your channel until Tally hops on. Or if you're on the bleeding edge of progression in raids, then you're more likely to get more viewers because they want to see what them raids look like and learn for themselves like what to do. Same with arena and PvP is really popular with streaming too. If you're any notable rank arena champion or whatever, then I think you're more likely to get views as well. So whatever you're doing, whether it's game hopping, leading edge progression, or whatever, As long as you're like one of the first, then you're more likely to get more viewers. Rocket One Sock says, I think Restream is a site you can link both and use their chat to manage both. Oh, Restream. That's interesting. I might look that up. Next time I'm playing a release game, I'll probably do that. Wyvernfall Gaming says, I'll wait till either my own channel grows or YouTube really dies down, or a few weeks pass. Pete Vega says, gotta go, see yas, have fun. Thanks for stopping by, Pete Vega. See you later, man. Restream. I'm gonna look that up later. Rockin' One Socks deep in it. You always got some useful shit that I never heard of, man. That's a compliment. Like, you know about the stuff that I should know about. It's probably not as good XP, but I actually enjoy running with somebody else because they're able to pick up the slack kind of where I'm spaced out. This is pretty fun. Wyvernfall Gaming says, once I made a thread about politics on a wiki, then after it started I lied that I was a certain infamous troll, and then an admin made me a poll on whether to close the thread. I rigged to close against public, and no free speech was on the wiki since. Damn, man. Wyvernfall, you're the man. Skeletal flavor. Yeah, I knew there was one hiding back here. I gotta get all these onesies and twosies. Onesie twosie. Oh, the grinding the eyeballs out. All these totems that I forgot to dismiss before I ran away is just like planted everywhere. It's been a thing on this server since I started. The pets and all these little added follow around thingies kind of get left in the world forever. I think it's a client thing. It's only happening. I don't think it's on the server. I think it's something that's in the client code. But I was in Westfall at some point. I think it was this character actually, when I was still a warden build. I was running away and my pet would get left behind, and I thought to myself that I could probably make a line of my pets all the way to Stormwind from Westfall. But then I thought, like, that might severely reduce my performance or something, so I better not. I'm just screw it. Fuck it. Inventory full XD. I think I'm gonna actually take a break, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and probably wrap the stream up right there, guys. I've been streaming for a while and I haven't had as much stamina lately to stream longer. I think it's the grinding thing, it's just wearing on me. So the next time I log in, I'm probably gonna either like flip over and try a different spec, or I guess I could grind this level out, but it's so hard to stay like into it. So I don't know. We'll be rethinking something offline and probably come back later with a new spec idea or some kind of a new spin or twist that we can make this more enjoyable with. Slam Red Bulls. I think that's what's fucking me up, is I've been drinking a lot of coffee early in the morning and I crash off of it pretty hard. But yeah, alright, Wyvernfall, I'll see you later. Pink Rose says no problem, see you later. Alright, Pink Rose, thanks for hanging out again. You too, Rock Your Woodsock. Switch to in-game at 50. Yeah, I'll figure something. I don't know what yet. But alright then, guys, I'll see y'all later. Impossible. That'll conclude episode 28 of Elude Stalwart playing the Project Ascension Andorhal PvP server. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow with episode 29.